He stood and cast his sword upon the table before Aaagorn, and the blade was in 2 pieces.
Here is the sword that was broken.
And who are you? And what have you to do with Minas Tirith?
He looked in wonder at the lean face of the ranger in his weather-stained cloak.
He is Aaagorn, son of Aaagorn, and he is descended through many fathers from Isildur Elendil, son of Minas Ithil. He is the chief of the Dunedain in the north, and few are now left of that kind.
Then it belongs to you, and not to me at all.
Frodo sprang to his feet as if he expected the ring to be demanded at once.
It does not belong to either of us. It has been ordained that you should hold it for a while.
Bring out the ring, Frodo. The time has come. Hold it up, and then Boromir will understand the remainder of this riddle.
There was a hush, then all eyes turned there to Frodo. He was shaken by a sudden shame and fear. He felt a great reluctance to reveal the ring. He wished he was far away. The ring gleamed and flickered as he held it up before them with his trembling hand.
Behold, Isildur's bane!
Boromir's eyes glinted as he gazed full of the thing.
The halfling. Is then the doom of Minas Tirith come at last? But why then should we seek a broken sword?
The words were not the doom of Minas Tirith, but doom and great deeds are indeed at hand. For the sword that was broken is the sword of Elendil that broke beneath him when he fell. It has been treasured by his heirs when all other heirlooms were lost. For it was spoken of old among us that it should be made again when the ring, Isildur's bane, was found. Now you have seen the sword that you have sought. What would you ask? Do you wish for the house of Elendil to return to the land of Gondor?
I was not sent to beg any food, but to seek only the meaning of a riddle. Yet we are hard-pressed, and the sword of Elendil would be a help beyond our hope, if such a thing could indeed return out of the shadows of the past.
He looked again at Aaagorn, and doubt was in his eyes. Frodo felt Bilbo stir impatiently at his side. Evidently, he was annoyed on his friend's behalf. Standing suddenly up, he burst out.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. Crownless again shall be king. Not very good perhaps, but to the point. You need more beyond the words of Elrond. If that was worth a journey of 110 days here, you had best listen to it.
He sat down with a snort.
I made that up myself for the Dunedain a long time ago when you first told me about yourself. I always wished that my adventures were not over, and that I could go as they promised.
Aaagorn smiled at him. Then he turned to Boromir again.
For my part, I forgive your doubt. Little do I resemble the figures of Elendil and Isildur as they stand carven in their majesty in the halls of Denethor. I am but the heir of Isildur, not Isildur himself. I have had a hard life and a long, and the leagues that lie between here and Gondor are a small part in the count of my journey. But my home is in the north, for here the heirs of Elendil have dwelt in long line, unbroken from father unto son for many generations. This I will say to you, Boromir. Lonely men are we rangers, hunters ever